Good afternoon, whole junior high learning community. Mr. Knighton here. Happy Thursday. I know tomorrow is the official first day of our break, our short Memorial Day break, which is much deserved. I would say it's well needed in some ways too. But I hope that you all have a safe and amazing weekend. Please note that we come back from our Memorial Day break on Tuesday, and then the following day is an early release. So again, school comes back, or school starts back up on Tuesday, and then we have an early release that Wednesday. But before we get any more into these announcements, I want to go back real quick to last Friday and just give a huge shout out to everybody that was involved in the production of Frozen Junior. From the staff to the students, it was just a beautiful, beautiful showcase of talent and dedication and passion. So we just want to thank all that were involved, and we want to thank you, the community, for coming out and supporting. We do have a picture here, which I was able to take at the end on Sunday, which it was beautiful. The whole entire crew, as well as the cast, they were given the well-deserved flowers to the staff that helped put on the production. There's too many folks to name right now, but it was just really neat to see all the adults be recognized that played such a critical part in creating that stage and that platform for our students to showcase their talent. So I can't wait until next year. These musicals are always something really neat to look forward to. Just thank you again for all that took place last week, and thank you again for your support. I also want to give a huge shout out to Mrs. Moore. Yesterday, she put on an amazing student versus staff game. I'm not sure if that was the first one that's ever been. I think they might have did it like years ago, but since I've been at the junior high school, this seems new. So we had a seven. I'm sorry, this is new. So we had a seventh grade basketball game and an eighth grade basketball game. The adults won both games, so I know the students were super confident, like, yeah, we're gonna take y'all down. It didn't happen. We still came out victorious. Now there was a little hiccup. Maybe your students told you about it. Mr. Knighton's okay. I was able to still get my points in, and I'll be ready to bring it back to him again, hopefully next year. So yeah, good times, lots of fun, just a lot of excitement yesterday in the building. So thank you, thank you, thank you again, Mrs. Moore, and to all the students that were able to participate as well too. Our eighth graders, they went to the Wilson Talent Center on Tuesday, which is always a great learning experience as they get to explore different careers and learn a little bit more about what that pathway will be when they get to high school. There's a lot of options, so it was really cool to see them having fun there, and also just to come back a little bit energized about what their future holds as far as a career. Speaking of eighth graders, we do have our farewell dance coming up on Friday, May 30th. And you see right here in this picture, our yearbooks are in. So, eighth graders that ordered a yearbook, you'll be able to pick that up on Friday at the farewell dance. Eighth graders that do not attend the farewell dance, you can pick it up, or actually, they'll be distributed the next week. And then, same for seventh graders, they're going to be distributed that following week as well. So, super glad the yearbooks are in. I have not seen them yet, but knowing how that yearbook group works, I know it's going to be an amazing, amazing product. That's about it for pictures. I do want to go real quick over to some last day of school information. I'm not going to go over this in detail just because it's a lot of language just about that last week of school. But I want you to be mindful of just what the schedules are. Monday's a full day, and then those other days are going to be true half days with an 11:10 release. Lunches will not be served. So please, please, please look this over. There is a short survey that we would like to get some feedback from you, just as far as how your school year has been, what your experience has been like, and then just what we can take from you in order to grow. And then the last part that I want to leave y'all with is the word of the week. Your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life. Not so much by what happens to you as by the way your mind looks at what happens. I believe I spoke about this not that long ago, just about perspective and being able to look at circumstances and see beyond. I know I refer to them as storms. Those storms are bound to come. Those hiccups, those bumps in the road, they're bound to come. But if we can keep our focus and our perspective on the positive and just continuing to pursue joy and love, I believe that we have the capability within our mind to overcome any obstacle, and then ultimately determine what our fate is in life. Which I'm in pursuit of happiness and joy. I would say everybody else, it's not a bad train to get on. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Be safe, be blessed, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody back on Tuesday. Take care.